We got to give people a chance to get in the room. Let's see. I got to put it in the chat. Let's see. How do I do that again? Let's see. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot. Invite. There you go. Copy. Get rid of that. Um, oh, I gotta go back to the chat. Comments. Yeah, forgive me. I forgot how to do this stuff. Copy, paste, chat. There we go. Took a minute, but we did it. What's up? I would have put my desk together, but hope y'all can hear me. But I was too busy and I didn't do it. So I'm just broadcasting from the box that I bought this chair in. What's up? Y'all come in the room. Say what's up. Where you from? What's going down? I'm tired, guys. I am beat. I haven't even started packing, and we leave in a few hours. But I said, forget that. I said I'll go bring y'all a video. So I'm just gonna stay up and sleep on the plane. What up? What up, Zora? I see you. What's going on? Man, I'm just now getting in from when I talked to you early on the phone. I've been ripping and running, man, the whole time. I just got in, just ate me a little snack. I didn't eat no full meal because I didn't want to be too full, be on the plane. You know what I mean? So, um, just took a little snack. What's going on? I see you, Empress. You dig? You like that? That's my. This is my design as well. It's showing up green on the screen, but it's actually blue. Coming at you all from my walk-in closet. I wish show you my room, but it's dirty. It is. I got stuff all over, and in the other room, I got my suitcases laid out, and I got piles of stuff. I got stuff on my bed. I got stuff in the kitchen. So when I get off the line with you all, I'm gonna go in here and put together this stuff. So I make sure I have everything I need. I just got to not overpack clothes because that's my tendency. I always overpack clothes. Yeah, I'm pretty good. You think I'm pretty good? I used to do this for a living, but I drive trucks for a living now. But this used to be what I did before I got into trucks. I used to do designs. Yep. What's up? Cincinnati in the house. What's up? I like Cincinnati. Haven't checked in a while. Glad to hear you guys are. Yeah, man, we getting ready to leave. Let me see. Got my Black Panther on. Let's see, it's almost what time is it? 8. So we're looking at, let's see, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. So I got maybe 6 more hours and I'll be calling the Uber to come get me. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of do I want to go, do I want to leave my truck here or do I want to drive it to the job? I don't know if I want to leave it here. So I'm debating, but I'm gonna have the Uber come get me. It's like $60 to take me to the airport, but you don't want to be inconveniencing people because I want to get there around 3. 3:30, somewhere in there. So even though, let me see, that's still, because you need to be there 2 hours early. So my flight leaves at 7, so I need to be there by 5, but I'm gonna get there around 4 to give me extra time. You did. I can't wait. It's fine. It took forever to get here, but it's finally here. Man, I'm so happy. Woo! I get to escape this freaking prison. I get to escape this prison for a few weeks. I know I ain't gonna want to come back. Everybody on the trip ain't gonna want to come back. I can already, I can get, hey, I can guarantee that right now. People are not gonna want to come back, and I'm gonna capture it on film. What up, Mr. Davis? I see you. Yeah, I'm ready to get up out of here. Go back to Africa. Yeah, so a few more hours. I ain't even. I got the suitcases over there, but I ain't packed nothing. I was gonna show y'all the packing video, but it's just it's in too much of disarray over there. So, what up, Juma? I see you. You over there on Facebook, huh? I can't see Facebook with this app, but I appreciate you tuning in. What's up, man? You don't call me no more. What's happening? You all right over there? I ain't seen you since we came back from the Gambia. You still doing it? Yeah, man. I ain't messing around. Yeah, I leave in the morning, so I'll be there for 2 weeks. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I got some good people we going, and we're gonna reconnect them with their culture, and we're gonna do the naming ceremony. We're gonna taste the good food over there. We're gonna breathe in the air. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna just lay out. We're gonna get us some sun. We're gonna relax, and we're not gonna even think about America. When somebody try to bring up America, I'm gonna stop them. Well, y'all gonna see, because I'm gonna have the camera rolling the whole trip. I'm gonna stop them and say, "Hey, look, we ain't in America, so I don't want to hear it. In America we do this." Because I could already tell you that's what they gonna be saying. In America, see, we do it this way. Look, we ain't in America, okay? We over here and get a taste of freedom, baby. Bought the land. Yeah, I've been bought the land. What are you talking about? I bought the land like a year ago, 2 years ago. What are you talking about? I ain't did nothing with it, but I was planning on doing something. But Ghana talking this madness. They want you to get the squirt now in order to enter the country. I'm anti-squirt, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If they keep it up, I'm hoping that they just get tired of it, and I'm hoping they get tired of it and it just kind of fall to the wayside, because you know how things are over there. If it's not getting a lot of press and it's not getting a lot of eyeballs, then maybe sometimes the stuff will just fall to the wayside. So that's what I'm hoping, because I ain't. Maybe at gunpoint I get it, but until then, I'm looking for every go around, work around. Hey, shout out to y'all who did it. To each his own, but I'm just anti-squirt. Simple. You know what I mean? I've been out. This is gonna be my fourth time out the country doing COVID. No problems. And I'm a truck driver. I'm over the road, so I've been to about 40 states. No problem. Haven't been sick. I done had about, conservatively, about 20 something COVID exams, all negative. I took one yesterday, and on Christmas Eve, I took 3. So I took 4 in the last 3 days, all negative. I just did the other ones in case of a backup, because you don't want to get to the plane and you ain't got you ain't got nothing. So, because sometimes these labs be tripping around the holidays. Sometimes they open, sometimes they not. So I said, well, let me just make sure that I take enough of them. That way, one of them gonna come in, and sure enough, I got one this morning at 5 o'clock. So I just went with that one. And I was scheduled to take 2 today, but once I got that back at 5, I was like, I canceled the other 2. Not as bad there as yeah, exactly. Ain't really no cases over there, so they just taking super. They just super duper cautious. You know what I mean? Which is cool. But to me, it's like they didn't take this type of care when the quote unquote AIDS and Ebola. They didn't take these type of precautions. I think they did kind of slow down on tourism, but it didn't last long because it was just a big scare. You know what I mean? But yeah, people. It's time to get up out of here again. Man, it's gonna feel so good just to not think about this place. I paid all my bills, so all that stuff is paid. Um, I got my money to spend. I bought everything I think I'm gonna need to take with me, just in case some stuff happens and I have to stay over there longer than anticipated. I want to make sure I have everything I need. Um, Only thing I got to do when I get off the line with you all, I got to switch my credit cards and let them know that I'm going to be traveling. So in case I need to use them while I'm over there. No, I haven't. Nope, I haven't. I haven't met him. But when I'm over there, I'm just on a whole different wavelength. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and hell, before I know it, the time that it got away from me, and I look up again, it's time to come back. I'll be like, damn, why couldn't I have been born rich? Why could I have been born with a silver spoon? You feel me? Then I could have just said, you know what? Go over there, open up a restaurant with a little sports bar next to it, and then a hotel. That way, I can invite everybody over, and all the folks that come over on visits can stop, and we can eat. We can watch sports. We can maybe have a pool out there and have a hotel. So that's what I would, if I had the money, that's what I would like to do. Put like a whole little complex. You know what I mean? Maybe in there put a bowling alley, a skating ring, and a pool hall. Some really good tables. Maybe about maybe about 10 lanes or something like that, and a small little skating ring. Stuff that I don't really see that they're doing there, and just have that as a big entertainment complex. Because I'm not into gambling or whatever, so I wouldn't put no slot machines and all that. We're just gonna have some good old fashioned fun and bring in some really good cooks and have them just, lay out some fire meals. I mean, fire, and I'm gonna give you all you can eat. I'm gonna give you like some gut busters. I want you to be, hey man, you know what? I can't make it. I was staying at the hotel down the street. I can't make it down there to eat this meal. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You go over there and take one of the rooms upstairs. Those are some of the things I'm thinking about. But what's going on with y'all? I put the link in the chat, so if anybody want to come up and talk, I ain't really wanted to talk y'all ear off. Let me see. I'm gonna put it in the chat again. So all you gotta do is hit the link right there where it says "Go Ham Lifestyle Blogs," and it is gonna bring you up, and we can chop it up. You ain't got to be on camera if you want to. Just hit your camera, and it's just a little button down here. Let me show you. It's all it take. It's all it take. And that way you ain't got to show yourself if you don't want to, because I know some people be, they undercover agents or whatever, and they identity need to be kept secret. So if you want to keep your identity secret, you can. But there go the link. Anybody can come up. That way I won't talk y'all ear off, and I won't be all hoarse tomorrow, because I'm sure I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking when everybody from the group shows up. And I'm sure they're gonna ask a million questions, but it's all good though. I got those answers. It's gonna be my third time to Mama Salone in a year. Third time. Needless to say, I like the place. I really like the place. You know what I mean? So I like the people. I like the warm weather. I like the fact that we have the coastline, beautiful beaches. We have the mountains. We got crystal clear water. Um, we got some beautiful people, good food. It's just a totally different world. And we know and it'll give us a chance to get out of this craziness over here. Yeah, because right now, y'all see what's going on, and you can't say your brother didn't warn you. I've been talking about this, and a lot of us been talking about this, that it was going to get crazy, and it's getting crazier and crazier by the freaking hour. Before it was like taking weeks for something crazy to happen, but now every hour it seems like more madness is coming out. So um, I don't know. It's not looking good for these divided snakes. You know, like what Malcolm said, like the rooster's gonna come to what is that? What did he say? How did he say that? Rooster's coming home to rest or somehow he said. I forgot how he said that. Because they've been around the world doing dirt and you know, imposing their will on other people and being the world's police. And so, you know, needless to say, we've made quite a few enemies, and so they would love to see the country basically collapse. But the only problem with that is, if the West collapse and all our economies are kind of tied to one another, this is going to pretty much bring the whole global financial system down. So I'm not sure how this is going to look, but it don't look good. So um, and I think next year is when we're going to start seeing it because inflation is high. Excuse me. I don't know if you all, which I'm sure you all been out buying stuff and trying to get fuel. You see, things are just ridiculous, ridiculous. More than 8 months, a year ago, or whatever, I could fill up my tank for about $60. Now it's taking about $90 to fill it up. $90. And what has changed? Nothing. Just some time between that then and now. So, and then I went to get some stuff at the store. And normally, I think I want to get some socks. Normally, that pack of socks is about $7 for six, right? Now the same pack, at least the ones that I like, is $14 for six. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I was like, sure, maybe I better start looking for the socks that I got and go wash them because $14. So I just bought one pack and I figured I'd gather up enough to take over there with me. But man, things are getting, yeah, there you go. Coming home to roost. Yeah, that's what I couldn't think of it for the sake of my life. Thanks, Juba. Yeah, they coming home to roost. But the only bad part about them coming home to roost, right? It's like being on the Titanic. We on the Titanic too. You know what I mean? Now we really wasn't up with all of the buffoonery around the world and police and all that. That was these other folks. But you know, we're gonna get the blame because guess what? We're here too. So when it collapses, guess what? You know, our money gonna take a hit too. You know, they already devalued because they print too much money. I looked it up yesterday. We are. Anybody know how much the American society is in debt, or the nation is in debt? Anybody want to take a gather of what it is? I looked it up yesterday, just so I would be accurate. I was talking to one of my brothers yesterday, and we was talking about it, and he thought it was a lot lower. I'm like, nah, fam. you gotta put a 10x to that, you know. Shout out to Grant Cardone. You gotta put a 10x to that. You did. But anybody want to take a guess? What's the national debt? Don't look it up either. Just give me your guess. Don't look it up. Who's it? 4 trillion. Man, come on, come on, come on. Anybody else? Anybody else? You sound like Kwame. I think Kwame said 5. Anybody else? There go Mr. Lofton. Anybody else want to take a guess? What up, Mr. Lofton?
What's up? The African traveler with you. Ready to go
I see.
down? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I was asking the chat. Did they know what is the national debt as of right now? You got to guess.
I think they said it was 21 trillion. It's high. It's stupid. I can tell you that.
Juma said he said 4 at first. Now he's saying 18. You said how much, Mr. Lofton?
21 trillion.
Mr. Lofton said 21 trillion. Anybody else want to take a try at it before I give you all the answer? Anybody else want to take a try at it? Nah. All right. It is 32 trillion.
I was close.
Yeah, he was off by 10 trillion. You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
peanuts.
about
That's
nine and a
peanuts. You
half.
feel me?
But we ain't gonna cover. We ain't gonna recover from that, man. That's too crazy. We're not gonna
Look,
recover from that.
29 trillion. What up? What up, Hood? Miss Hood? Yeah, well, it's 32 trillion and counting. And
Mm.
they just passed that little bill, I guess a week ago, or was it 2 weeks ago, for another 3.5 trillion. And that is only good to the beginning of 2023, which means they're gonna have to do another budget and they're probably gonna need to get another 5 trillion then. So we're gonna be looking at probably by the first quarter of next year. Mr. Lofton knocked himself out. The first quarter of next year, I mean 2023, we're probably going to be looking at somewhere close to $40 trillion in debt and counting. Now, you know we can't pay that back, right? So what normally happens when when somebody can't pay something, there you go.
There you go.
You knock
I'm
yourself
back.
out, huh? You got to set the phone down, Mr. Lofton, because you're going to knock yourself out if you touch it.
Every
I know,
time.
because I know how you get the fidgeting. I seen you before, so if you fidget, just set it down and then you can talk because we ain't got your picture up there. So
Yeah, it's sat down.
there you go. I was telling them like by 2023, the first quarter, we're gonna be looking at somewhere close to 40 trillion in debt.
Woo.
40 trillion.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
And so y'all know what normally happens, right? When you can't pay your debts, what happens?
They call it default.
Yeah, we're gonna go into default, but with that much money, you know, if just say you borrow some money from the mob and you don't pay them, what the mob gonna do?
You can break a damn leg. For real.
so if America can't pay his debts,
So we broke.
somebody gonna be coming to break our leg, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta do a fucking reset. A
Somebody
monetary
gonna be coming
reset.
to, hey, somebody gonna be coming to break our legs, you know what I mean? You'll put
Yeah,
us in a
right.
wheelchair. You
And
know what I'm
maybe
saying?
an
Because we
arm
can't
to go
pay.
with it.
Exactly. We can't pay. You know what I mean? So we
Woo.
in for a little rocky road here these next 12 months if we make it that long. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah.
if they start another war or invade Africa for goods. Yeah, well, I don't think they would pretty much invade Africa because they're pretty much getting everything for cheap. I think more so they're going to want to invade other nations that have a little bit more that they can take. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna get out of this, and I know they got to start a war.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You know, it's gonna lead to bloodshed. So I don't know what way it's gonna go. I don't know if we're gonna, because we really on the cusp of 3 wars. So we're on the cusp of World War III. I don't know if you all know that, but we have Russia is on the border of the Ukraine, and they doing a military buildup. So that looks kind of suspicious, like it might be an invasion after the new year. And then of course we have China invading the airspace of Taiwan, right? And then we
Oh yeah.
also have Israel threatening to do something to Iran. So these are the three fronts that's on the horizon for the new year. So I don't know which one gonna kick it off, but whichever one kicks it off is gonna pull us in, and that's probably gonna be the distraction we need, right, to try to get a handle on this debt. But we will see. If America can't pay its debts, it starts wars with China and Russia. Exactly. That's what I just said. Because we got to do something, you know, if because Russia looked at the fact that they want Ukraine back. What are you doing over there, Miss Lawson?
Trying to set this phone where I can see it vertically. I mean, horizontally.
Yeah. Just set it. Yeah, just set it anyway. It don't matter. I hear all that. We hear all that clicking in the background. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Oh,
So I think it's going to be China after the Olympics. Yeah, I'm thinking. Let me see. Hello, good people. I'm looking for investors to finish the 25 bed hotel in Sierra Leone. Well, hey man, things are tough right now, baby. You know, that's what we talking about. We talking about economics and finance right now, right? We're talking about paying our debts because we this country here is the spending is out of control, and I don't see when we're gonna get it, you know, under control anytime soon. So we're looking at a global, possibly a global collapse of the monetary system. So for folks who have projects going on, I don't know what to tell y'all. Right now it's kind of iffy because you got a lot of uncertainty going on. So when it's a lot of uncertainty, people tend to, you know, retract with their money and recoil with their money and put their money up under the bed, up under the mattress. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be tough to find investors at this point. You know, most people are kind of conserving at this point. We got inflation, basically runaway inflation right now, and it's probably just going. I don't know how far. We are what 9% you said earlier, Mr. Lawson?
21 trillion?
No, I'm saying the inflation. I thought you said it was 9% earlier, something like that.
9%.
Who was I talking to?
9.7%.
So we know it's gonna go even higher. What up? What up? I see you, Joe. What's up? East St. Louis in the house. I see it. What's happening? Yeah, man. You know I was gonna. Hey, I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, man, trying to get moved to my new place. You know what I'm saying? And get ready to leave, take my vacation, get everything in order. So tonight is the last night. Tomorrow, God doggone it, we're gonna be airport shuffle. You dig? And then the next day after that, we'll be landing in Mama Salone, God willing.
Amen.
And then we can start giving y'all some fun videos. You dig? No more political I spy. We're gonna give y'all some fun videos once we're over there because we're gonna all be on vacation. We're gonna be enjoying ourselves. So we want y'all to know what's going on. What do you think about cryptocurrency? Are you serious? You know, I was talking about cryptocurrency on the bus when we was there, Juma. You forgot? I'm the crypto king. Me and Joe and Mr. Lofton. Boy, we gonna be. Hey, I'm gonna be a loan shark here soon. I'm gonna have so much money I can loan it. Hey, I'm gonna have so much money I can loan it out. So yes, we are big advocates of the crypto gang over here, Juma. Man, you better get with the times, boy. What are you doing? Yeah, we got XRP, we got Ethereum, we got Shiba Inu, we got Dogecoin, we got it all over here, boy. We not playing no games, you know. And then we got the coins and the stocks that's associated with the metaverse that's coming out. That's gonna be the new prison for everybody's mind, especially for you all's kids. So they got a plan for y'all kids. They're gonna have them trapped in the metaverse. They finna get fat. They finna get lazy. It ain't gonna hardly be nobody going to the sports. Nobody going to school. Really, they're gonna be trapped in the metaverse. That's the plan they got for them. So I put some money on a few things, you know. Y'all better, yeah, get on board. Yeah, you better get on board with that crypto. Stop playing. I'll give you some hints for all you newcomers that's thinking about crypto. Go to Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, set up a Twitter, and then in the search engine, type in crypto, and then you could type in Bitcoin, you could type in Ethereum, you can type in Dogecoin, you can type in XRP, and when you type that in, it's various I want to say groups, private groups that you can join, and then send them a request to join, and then they're talking real time information, real time, right? And that can bring you some of you guys up to speed if you don't want to really, that's the cheat code. There you go, Mr. Lofton. I hear you.
Yeah, I set it up like I want. There you go.
Man, you got to get you a theme, man.
You ain't lying. I took the old one off because it was it's so thick I couldn't put it in.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, yeah, well, you have to see the one I got. When we get together, you'll see the one I got, and then I'll give you the name and you go get one. You can use that even with your thick cover on there, because I got a thick cover too.
Yeah, I had a thick cover on mine, so thick that when I put it in my to do my blog, the thing wouldn't hold my phone.
You got to get a bigger one.
Yeah,
you got to get a bigger one. I'll show you which one I got.
Well, longer.
But also before I forget, once you do that with Twitter, then you go to the App Store and download Yahoo Finance, and then go to the alert section and hit the alert. So anytime they're talking about crypto, or they're talking about stocks, or they're talking about finance, your phone will get an alert, and you could just go ahead and read those articles and see those videos and news clippings of certain things as it pertains to finance, so it can up your learning curve a lot faster. If you did that, I guarantee you in a week, if you did Twitter and you did Yahoo Finance and you really pay attention, I give it 7 days, and I can come to you and ask you some questions. You'll be able to answer them. You can go from 0 to 7 days and really know what you're doing and be ready to invest in some crypto. They make it easy, especially if you go to Coinbase. Yeah, you go to Coinbase, it's really easy. And you go to community tab on my YouTube. I got a link that you can hit that link, and you can get, I think, $10 or $5 or whatever. And I also got that same link on Facebook for all the folks that's watching me on Facebook. You did, because I'm broadcasting right now on all three: Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Boy, hey, Mr. Lofton, you can teach an old dog new tricks.
You can, yes, sir. I know I made some money just going to sleep. I can't believe I made that much money just laying down, But hey, that's the way it works. How much did
you make?
I made $360. Money makes money,
Yeah, man. Well, that's what XRP.
Yeah, XRP.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know I made. If you made money, I made money too. But I ain't even looked at it today because I've been so busy. So that means I made about money. Yeah, I made money today too. Then, because
it fluctuated a little bit, but I'm still at a plus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put about 2 more G's on it and just let it continue to grow. Cause money makes money.
Yeah, man. Especially with that one.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care if you got $25, even $5. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And when you go to sleep at night, that's what you want your money to do, it grow for you while you slumbering. That's the way everybody else get down in this world,
Yeah, it's the easy way, and all you gotta do is just pay attention. Especially if you put some money up. See, what tends to happen is if you don't have any money invested, then when certain articles come out about these tokens and these coins, you don't really care what they're talking about because you have no skin in the game. So you have to put up a few dollars, and then that's going to make you say, okay, well, I got $100 or $200 in there. So now when those news clippings and articles come out, you're going to want to read them to see what they're talking about and then it's going to up your learning curve so fast. Then it's going to have the confidence that you need to venture off into other coins. But you got to start somewhere. You just can't say, oh, I don't know nothing about it. That's no excuse in the day and age of the information age. You have no excuses, people. You have the information age. And I just gave you 2 keys to the kingdom. So with those 2 keys by themselves, it's enough for you to get into business, because what the American government is trying to figure out right now is they're going to get into this crypto. They finna regulate it. And you know, anytime the government regulates something, they're going to make it go up to the moon, because it gives the general public the assurance that this is safe, because it has the American government associated with it. So when all the folks come in with that new money, guess what? Me and Mr. Lofton going to be somewhere on the plane getting up out of here. You feel me?
Yeah, it's
And
go
then,
black
and
to
then
Africa.
that's right. And then once they come in with the hedge fund money, and all the big wigs with the billions come in, and the government put in the regulations, they're gonna close the door behind them and shut the little guys out. Mark my words. They up there now on Capitol Hill trying to figure out what's the best way to continue keeping you poor. That's what they're trying to figure out. Because what they're trying to do, and I think they're gonna do, my thing is, I think they're gonna, once the hedge funds come in and big banks come in and all the billionaire boys come in, they're gonna close the door behind them and say, okay, now that we involved with it, you have to be a accredited investor in order
Exactly.
to invest. In order to invest now, and to qualify for that, you will have to have a net worth of probably 750,000 to $1 million. And if you don't have that, you can't get in. So they plan on locking the public out. I just want y'all to know that. But for all the people like me, Joe, Mr. Loft, and a few other folks, we're gonna be grandfathered in, because guess what? We got decent positions in a lot of these coins that they plan to bring this big money to. So guess what? When they come in with all them billions and possibly trillions, we gonna get rich, or close to it.
Be enough for me.
Exactly. I don't need but a few more, you know what I'm saying, zeros behind my little bank account. That's enough for me to go and
I'm
retire.
telling you, I don't.
You
I told you,
did?
I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm
No,
just
me
trying to
either.
get mine.
No, I just want to make sure I'm full. That's all.
There you go. I ain't mad at you.
I'm trying to
You
make sure I'm
dig?
full. You dig that.
Yeah.
Dig that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all should get in, because anytime what they this has been categorized in some of the groups that I'm a part of, because I'm part of a few different crypto groups. This is going to be the biggest wealth transfer
Oh
in
yes.
human history,
Oh yes. It's gonna
and we
be just
right
like
on the verge of it.
1928. Yeah.
We right on the verge of it. We looking at people was like, how soon? How soon? You can't time the market, but if I had to try to time it, I say no more than 3 years. No more. At the latest, 3 years by 2025. And if I had to say the soonest, by the end of next year or by November of next year. That's if we make it that far, because I think it's going to be a war the first quarter of next month. I don't know. I mean, first quarter of next year. I don't know where it's going to start. If it's going to start in the Far East, or is it going to start there in the Middle East? You know what I mean? But it's coming, because they gotta have a world war now to kind of get out of this mess, because they didn't mess up the whole world now. So um, they need a diversion. They need a smoke screen.
Yep. Democrats.
Yep. Yep. And then my man said, falling skies. Plus a civil war in Europe, Germany and France. Those people have made a mess of the country. Of course,
The
that's what
UK.
they do.
That's it.
Greed always surface to the top, because they're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. And then once they get there, they pretty much are so corrupt that they pretty much bankrupt these countries. And
Absolutely.
that's what we're going through. So
Yeah.
once they get to this point now, there's no way out of it. Okay, so the only way out of it now is a war, and we really need World War III. So now how that's gonna look, I don't know, but this is what I see coming around the first or second quarter of next year. So for all who you
Yeah.
think that was it was gonna go back to normal, I'm sorry to tell y'all. I would like to tell y'all that it will go back to normal, but
It ain't
I
gonna
don't see
happen.
that. I
Yeah,
don't
it ain't
see
gonna
that.
happen. Nope.
Don't see that. And we're
Man,
gonna be
wow, people at.
we steadily approaching 40 trillion in debt. I can't see how we're gonna get out of this, people. I would like to give y'all some good news, but y'all know I'm a finance guy. I'm an arts guy. I'm a finance guy, and I'm an African guy. So mm, can't see how we're gonna get out of this, people, without some bloodshed. You know, I can't see it. You see any way out of this, Mr. Logan?
No, there's no way out of this. No way. And the whole it's a what they call it, the whole world economy, one economy,
Yeah, the global economy.
global economy. That's what they trying to implement. And because our politicians in Washington is so corrupt and evil, and the UK, that's their cousins. They
Yep.
just corrupt and jack the hell up.
Yep.
And Russia, it want to take over land. Man, it's finna get ugly, and y'all can't see it. Well, I'll tell you what. All you got to do is go and study what happened 10 years before World War I and 12 years before World War II. And if that don't settle your mind,
Nothing will, right?
nothing. It's human behavior is very predictable, and all you have to do is watch and study. It'll tell itself. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what we using. That's what I'm using to tell you all what I predict that's going to happen next year. I'm using the course of history. I'm looking back at
Yeah,
history and seeing what happened, and then
absolutely.
I'm kind of comparing that to now, and I see a lot of similarities,
Similarity. History repeats itself.
and it repeats itself, especially now because
Absolutely.
they've been spending trillions to dumb us down. Okay, you have an inferior school system, right? And so when you're talking these type of subjects, people think that, oh, that just can't happen. The only reason why you think it can't happen is because the school system has been dumbed down to the point where you don't really care what happens as long as you can, what I'm saying, put a fork up to your mouth with some food on it. That's what they kind
Yeah.
of get you down to the basics where you just, sub existing from hand to mouth. Really people can't even think about finances and doing this and buying property, buying land, because most people barely are getting by. And then you got inflation, which is a basically
Exactly.
it's a
Exactly.
hidden tax. It's a hidden tax.
It is. It is.
It
And
is
and
a
and,
tax.
and, and listen, for the mothers and fathers out there that have kids in school, why are you sending your kid to these schools? Are they so programmed that you can't figure it out? When you send them to school, they're not even teaching them anything. They teaching them CRT and all this other crap. And then in about 8 years, your kid cannot even make it into a college. And
Yeah.
they showed a report online today that one kid is a grade point average was like
Or
0.63.
GPA. Okay.
0.63. So he basically, what that says, he's basically able to write his name, but that's about it. You
He can
know,
barely spell his name correctly, huh?
that's about it. 0.63 means you have absolutely not applied anything, you haven't learned anything, but you can't write your name.
Yes.
And he probably got a mother and father that don't even know that. This is sad.
Yeah.
But
Well,
nobody owes your kid an education. It's the
no,
parent responsibility to make sure your
absolutely.
kid learns what they're supposed to learn. That's the absolute
Absolutely.
way. But when you
Absolutely.
brainwashed, you know, and think that somebody owe you something, well, you send your kid off to any school and they can teach. All you want to do is use school for a babysitting service anyway.
That's what they're doing, Mr. Lawson.
Yeah,
They're using the modern day school system as a babysitter because
yeah,
you're right. It is the responsibility of the parents to teach these children.
exactly.
The reason why the Jewish community is doing the type of things that they're doing in regards to finance and having companies and having all this legacy to leave down, they do a lot of teaching outside of the school. They do have good schools, but they teach them outside of the school in the home. And then not only do they teach them in the home, they also teach them in the basement of the synagogue.
There you go. There you
Okay.
go. Education continues when your kid get out of school, elementary, when your kid come home from high school, and they're not heavily into sports. The mother and the father, the parents, supposed to be still teaching that child. Well, when you don't teach your child, that means you don't know nothing. And nothing
Absolutely.
from nothing equals nothing.
Nothing. Exactly. So we have to get into the habit of trying to homeschool our children. And even if you don't homeschool them, you can do what I did. I let him go to school and I picked the best school. My son went to a charter school. But when he got out of school, and then on the weekends when I got him, because I'm divorced. So when I would get him on the weekends, I would help him. Not only did I do that, I got him a tutor. And then during the holiday, like Christmas break and that type of thing, I would study with him. Um, and then in the summers, I would help him study. I would go to the school, like they got these places here in the city where even parents can go and get the same kind of materials that the teachers can get. So it's like a teacher thing where they got all the stuff in their books and study guides and things. So I would go over there and get the study guide, and then I would look through it first before I would show him, and then I would go with him and study through that. So you got to be more active in these kids, guys, because at this point, there you go, Miss Laughlin. What you doing over there?
I'm still here.
Yeah, I hear you making some noise. You sound like the microwave or something.
No, I was just shutting the door. But I'm
Uh,
cool. Yeah.
but yeah, so that's what we got to do because this is the information age. So there's no way children should be reading 4 and 5 grade levels below average, and
Yeah.
we in the information age. And I bet everybody got a computer, everybody got their kid a phone. Um, they got tablets and all this stuff, and yet they still reading below average. And then we need to start teaching these kids physics, not physics, civics is what I'm thinking. They took civics up out of school for a reason because they don't want us to be involved in the political process. That's what keeps us politically naive, right? So if we teach it to ourselves, right, then we can change that in the generation. That's all it would take is
Yeah.
one generation. If parents just like buckle down and we just to say, okay, we're gonna homeschool the next generation, whether they go to school or not. We're gonna
Oh
still
man.
homeschool when they come home. It was
Woo!
one generation, it'll be over with. Take away these video games and keep their ass out of the metaverse because that metaverse is gonna be a prison. Mark my words. That's gonna be a prison for you kids' minds. For all you who got kids coming up and grandkids and all that, it's gonna be a prison for their minds. They're not gonna want to do no schoolwork. They're not gonna want to read. All they're gonna do is be in the metaverse because that's the new battleground for the mind, and it's addictive. That's why I choose not to fool with it. Now I'm gonna invest in it because ain't no stopping it. The
Yeah.
whole world is gonna sign on to it, and the kids are already in the verse. See, that's the thing people don't know. The kids are already in it. It's i.e. the video games. They just gonna take that and they finna take that and superimpose it over their whole life. So just imagine When you wake up, you're gonna wake up in the video game. When you go to sleep, you're gonna go to sleep in the video game. when you fighting and you bullying the guy next to you in class, you're gonna be bullying him in the video game as well. They finna be so addicted to that stuff, it's gonna be worse than crack.
That's sad. That's sad right there.
But this is what's coming down the pipe. It ain't no stopping it because the kids are already addicted. You go to any one of them game places and what? Like I sat outside of well, I wasn't actually sitting outside of the game place. I was actually getting ready to go into the Kinkos, but I was trying to make a phone call and I was looking for the number, but I was parked right next to the game shop. I guess it's called GameStop. Man, it was like they had crack up in there, man. So many cars was coming in and out.
That's sad.
You know what I mean? Now, I've never been in them places, but apparently they doing something up in there. They doing numbers, baby. You dig?
Dig that.
They doing numbers up in there. So sure. They just imagine once they get all, because you know, what's his name? Zuckerberg. He buying up all these smaller companies.
Yeah, he trying
them up he ain't trying shit. He buying these mugs up, so they selling because you know they like shit. We gonna take the payday because he giving them more than what the company's worth at this present time. But he has an idea like, okay, cool. If I buy up all these small joints and then I can consolidate all these joints with all the different technologies, and this metaverse is going to be so addictive, boy. It's going to be more addictive than crack.
Man, it's jacked up.
And the kids are gonna be in there. They're gonna be fighting to be in that metaverse. If you ain't in there, it's almost like being a star football player or basketball player. It's almost gonna be like that. If you're not in there, you're a nobody. You don't exist if you're not in the metaverse. That's how it's gonna be. Mark my words, guys. Mark my words. I'm paying attention to it. Now, I ain't gonna get involved with it because I realize it's gonna be addictive, and I ain't gonna even get in there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invest in the companies that's gonna to bring it forth, and then at a point, you know, you might would benefit from it because ain't gonna be no stopping it. And you could talk to you blue in the face, ain't nobody gonna listen. Because they too addicted to these video games as we speak. They got a whole community. If y'all ain't never been if you think I'm lying, just take a what up, West Coast? I see you. Metaverse is just the movie. Yeah, exactly. Bruce Willis. No, man, it's more than that because they gonna superimpose the metaverse over these kids' whole life. You know, so they gonna be in the metaverse riding bikes, driving cars, getting their first kiss. Right, getting bullying people. You know, they're gonna be able to carry guns in the metaverse, have money, and it's gonna pay them. It's gonna pay them a salary. Man, this stuff gonna be so addictive. Hey, ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping. And the best gamers, right, that's in the system, are gonna get big checks. So they're gonna be riding around in big nice cars. Watch what I tell you. Lamborghinis. You did. They're gonna be buying helicopters like Mr. Lofton. They're gonna be buying helicopters, and then when all the other kids see that, it's over with. They ain't gonna want to go to school. They ain't gonna want to play basketball. They not gonna want to go out and play soccer. They gonna want to be in the metaverse. I'm telling y'all, watch what I tell you. They finna pay these gamers big bread. And everybody gonna get big bread, but the ones that's the best at it, they gonna get paid. Just like YouTube. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. It ain't good. It ain't good, but might well make some money, guys. You know, might well make some money. So just get ready, and then it's gonna be an escape for what's really happening in the real world because the real world's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be gray and dark and violent. So when you better get in the metaverse, once you get in there, you know, it's going to be better than reality. They're going to make reality so freaking horrible that you're going to run to the metaverse in order to get away from reality. Huh?
That's jacked up right there now.
That's what I'm telling you, that's what they doing, man. I already don't want to be in society. Shoot. Man, get the hell up out of Chicago. That shit
That's
is
crazy. That's crazy.
they made reality in Chicago so bad in certain neighborhoods. You don't want to be there.
Hell
So
no.
you need an escape because anything is so unpredictable. You got to be okay. I'm just gonna go down to the store and I'm gonna go down to the dollar store. I'm only gonna be in and out. I'm gonna get a loaf of bread and a bag of sugar. You go in there, man, and you just right place at the right time. They come in there to stick up the joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or some guy came in there and then somebody seen him come in there and they looking for this guy and they'll come up in a Family Dollar blasted. That's how unpredictable it is. So I'm like, you know what? It's time to let this go. I love it, but it's time to let this go. And that's how bad it is. And it's like that everywhere. Philly, New York, Atlanta, right? DC, right? We know all these hot spots. Cleveland, St. Louis, right? It's all over. Kansas City, LA. They already doing it, guys. That's why they let the homeless population just explode. So you ain't gonna want to be dealing with this reality. Then once we get close to the dollar collapsing, oh my God, it's over with. People gonna run to the metaverse to get away from reality. But it is what it is. But what's up, everybody? What's up? I ain't seen y'all. What up? What up, West Coast? I ain't seen you. You ain't sent me no message like, man, where you been, man? That's all right, though. We finna go now.
Yeah. Hey, let here. You know what the timeline is?
Wake up, baby.
Wake up. There you go. One wake up.
We just gotta wake up, baby. It is go back to Africa.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's like 4 hours from now. I'm gone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
As I said, I ain't going to sleep. I already told you I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to sleep on the plane.
Well, I got to get my beauty sleep. I got to look good getting on the plane. Damn.
Nah, that's all right. It's all good. I'm gonna be tired as hell. I'm gonna get a big can of Red Bull and call it a day. That's what I'm gonna do. And then when we get on the plane, I'm going to sleep. So it is going to sleep, and I'll wake up on the second leg of the trip. Because we got
it. I do the same thing, but
no, it ain't one more in the wake up. No, you got it wrong. You got it wrong, West Coast. It's just a wake up. We leave in about
4.5 hours. What are you talking about?
For me, it's 5 hours. 5 hours. We out. I'm just gonna stay up. I've been up all this time. Sure, and I ain't even packed. I still ain't packed, Mr. Law.
You ain't packed? Oh man, you gonna be late.
I ain't gonna be late because when I get off the line with y'all, I'm gonna spend the next. It's only take but really an hour. If I go in there right now, I got it all. I got the suitcases all laid out in down the room. I got all the clothes laid out, everything I need. So I'm just gonna make it make sense. A lot of stuff I'm not gonna take because I'm like, I know I ain't gonna pack all the clothes, but I brought everything just in case.
Man, I tried to check in a while ago and they tried to charge me for 2 bags. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought on the international.
That's leaving, but is that that ain't the international? That's just your. Because remember, you leaving Atlanta going to JFK, and that's what they trying to charge you, right?
Yeah.
But that ain't an international. See, that's not an international flight. That's a domestic flight.
Yeah, I told them they were dead ass wrong for that. I said I could click
because
that
they tried to charge me too. I used my points. I said, fuck it, I used my points. And I upgraded to first class.
Yeah, I tried to upgrade to right behind first class, and they wouldn't even accept that. I was like, well,
for me. They sent it to me earlier today, and then I realized that it's a domestic flight. So yeah, they charge for those bags. Now our international flight doesn't start until we get to JFK and make that trip. So that's when we don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's why I said it's not an international flight; it's a domestic flight. So yeah, unfortunately, you got to pay. So what I did was I went in there and upgraded to first class, and with first class upgrade, you get 2 bags for free. So that's
Oh,
what I
okay.
did, and I used my points to do it. So
Oh, yeah, I got plenty of points. I was trying to save some of my points so I can
I
get
was too.
40,000, so I can make a move. But anyway, unfortunate.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, yeah, 5 more hours, baby, and it's a
I
wrap.
believe it's a
So we're gonna be
wrap,
giving
baby.
y'all some fun videos. So now it's time for y'all to let everybody know we finna be giving y'all the fun, playful, us having fun, smiling, and just
Real.
enjoying life. So y'all come on and go on this journey with us. You dig? It's about 23 or something like that, 24 of us. So it's a nice size group. So we gonna get it in, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I know y'all waiting for. Y'all waiting for them good old Sierra Leone videos. So here it is. It's time now, guys. So y'all just get ready. We're gonna be blogging everything. Good food, the beaches, the mountains, the bus ride that we got to go through the country, the different hotels, the people, man, the
Yeah.
weather, the food, man, can't wait.
Woo! I don't like
Can't
dumping.
wait. I
Yeah.
know, right? It took forever to get here into this love. It seemed like forever. Me and you been
It,
talking
I
for we've
swear.
been
I
talking for
swear.
like 4, 5 months.
Yeah, it's been that long. And guess what? It's going to feel like 24 hours when it ends.
I know, right? We're gonna be
Yeah.
sad. I know. I'm gonna get an exit video from us, like, yeah, okay, how you feel that you didn't? It took forever to get here. Now we got to go back. How you feel? People gonna like, man, I don't want to go back to. Once you get that freedom, get a taste of freedom, you're gonna be like, man, I don't want to go back to the divided snakes. Got to go back to prison.
Erica. Yeah, Erica. Divided snake.
You got to go back to
Yeah.
prison. You got to turn yourself in.
Really?
Exactly. You got to go turn yourself in. You dig?
Oh, hell no.
Until it's time to go back. But if anybody is interested, we're doing our April trip as well. So I hope you guys have done your DNA. We when I come back, I'll be actively promoting the April trip. And we already got the dates, but don't hold me to it. I just know it's somewhere in the middle of April. We think we come back. We leave there on the 5th, so it's the middle of April to the 5th. So we'll be there for Independence Day. Yep, it'll be 61 years since independence for Mama Salone.
That's a beautiful place.
When did you get your citizenship? You must be new over here, Miss Hood.
Absolutely.
Uh, I got it January 5th. Was that right? Yeah, January 5th, 2021.
That's me off all this crap.
So it's gonna be almost a year on the 5th of next month. It'll be a year since I got my citizenship.
And I'm going to
Yeah,
get mine right now.
yeah, and then Mr. Lofton gonna be getting his you dig on this trip. So we're gonna be very proud, very, 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 very proud because this been a man, we've been going through it.
Yeah.
We've been going through it, getting all the paperwork, this COVID mess, and the world going crazy, but we made it happen.
Yeah.
We made it happen. We had to go to 3, 4 different COVID places and get tested, and we got it all done, guys. We dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's, and now it's time for us to go in 5 hours, baby.
Oh yeah.
God is God is good. You just got to stay persistent. And for all those naysayers that thought it was a scam, is it a scam, Mr. Lofton?
Absolutely not.
I ain't gonna tell you how many people was trying to tell me, man, you just a scammer. You just a scammer. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm a scammer. Don't know me
Okay.
from Adam. Don't know me from Adam, but just gonna assume just because, of course, I'm a melanated black man who's
Yeah.
proud of his heritage that it's gotta be a scam.
No, this
But
ain't no
no, it's
scam.
not.
I can tell you absolutely without unequivocally, this is not a scam.
You
You know,
did. And we're gonna be able to
exactly.
show y'all. We're gonna be able to show you all.
Yeah, I'm on my way. That means you missed it. You missed the boat. And when you
Yeah,
miss
you
the
missed the
boat,
boat. Hey, you may not be able to catch the next one. Who
that's
knows?
right.
Because they
Think
may lock
about
the country. They may lock the country down before
it. Yeah.
April.
Don't play with Father Time, because Father Time shuts you down.
Or don't play with these Alvinoid devils because ain't no
Don't play
telling
with them. I was gonna just say the same thing.
because they unpredictable like a bug with this. Because they will not let this COVID flu die, will they?
Yeah.
They won't let it die. So
Yeah.
they keep trying to ramp it up. They realize it's a good mechanism to control people. So they're not gonna let it die. So we may can't even make the next trip. So you
Yeah.
guys may have to wait a while to be able to qualify for this program, this beautiful program. Let's see, everybody trying to win Sierra Leone sweepstakes with the DNA. Hey, well, I am fairly new. Oh, you are, Miss Hood? Yeah, it's all good. I got enough videos for you to go back and check out. I see you, Miss Sawyer. What's up? Safe travels. Enjoy your time. You know we go enjoy it. We gonna be over there clowning. Me and Mr. Lofton. Oh, we do it. Hey, it's over with. It's
Yes.
over with.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we
Yeah,
gonna enjoy
right.
it. Then you know me, I got mine. So all I gotta do is just let them enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? I could just kind of sit back and just enjoy the trip and be happy for them. That's my thing. I'm gonna be happy for them. You know what I mean? I got mine. You know what I mean? And then pretty much everybody over there know me already. So I'm gonna be like I'm like a hometown boy coming home. So they everybody know me. So they
Hello.
gonna want to meet everybody else. So
Mm.
so it's gonna be decent. We're gonna be on TV. We're gonna be on the news. We're gonna have it's a documentary gonna be filmed about this trip. So yeah, let's see Mr. Lofton in the documentary. I'll probably be in. I'm sure they're gonna ask me some questions too. So I'll be in there. We'll probably be in the newspapers. We'll be on the radio, and then when they take the passport ceremony and take the official pictures, because the president has his own. I guess how would you say that? Governmental photographers that come in, and then they're
Right.
gonna take pictures of everybody in the group, and then of course those photos will be circulated throughout the globe, So this is a big deal, y'all. This
It's
is
been,
hey, this is a big
yes.
deal this is a big deal to be a scam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. And the president ain't gonna hand you your passport, and that's a scam. Oh
Yeah,
man,
it's a
please.
scam. It's a
Yeah,
scam.
yeah,
I
right.
guess I must have photoshopped me and the president when I was holding my passport. You did. I guess I must have photoshopped him in the picture.
It looked mighty real to me.
It looked mighty real to me too. You know what I mean? Shoot, I was
Oh,
starstruck.
but you know what? It's funny how in America you can't get the president of the United States to give you a passport, but in another country you can.
You can't even get nowhere near the president in this country, especially that sleepy
Yeah.
clown.
He's an Evernorth devil and they full of lies. That's why you can't.
Exactly. They feel they probably think you're gonna do something that need to be done to them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
They
mean? So
always paranoid.
exactly. They
Always
super bad
paranoid.
though because they done so much dirt and got so much blood on their freaking hands. They can't trust
Exactly.
citizens to be taking pictures with them. No, you got to be screened. You got to go through metal detectors and all that. You did. I received my citizenship this past April. I thought you were there at that time. Yeah, I was there, but I don't remember if I saw it. Let me see. Look at your picture, Miss. I was there in April. I was just there, I was there solo dolo. I was there and I saw y'all. I came to the luncheon, but I didn't really stay and talk to people. You know what I mean? I think I stayed maybe. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't stay because I was solo. So I came and saw y'all. I got a little plate. I didn't even really eat much. I think because I was fast. I think it was Ramadan then, so I was fasting. And so I didn't even get anything. Matter of fact, I didn't get anything. I just kind of came, saw a few of you all, said a few things, and then I left. Yeah, but that's good. Congratulations. When you going back? You got your citizenship now. When you come? When you going back? If damn Erica wasn't so dirty, she's a dirty, low down dog. You know.
Who's that?
Miss Sawyer said that.
Oh,
They
yeah.
would be paranoid. That's right. They got blood on their hands. They know it. That's why they freaking paranoid.
Exactly. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? They got blood on their hands. They can't trust the citizens because we might want to, get with that natural. You dig? We might want to pick out his natural. You dig? So sure, they don't want us nowhere near them. You dig? I plan to go back this April for good. Oh, really? That's what's up. I wish I could go back for good. If damn Erica is still open for business, I'm gonna try to be taking a bigger group back in April. But yeah, I'm making preparations. Believe that. I don't want to stay here no longer than I have to. We trying to get up out of this piece.
That's right. Have an opportunity to say, see you, don't want to be you.
or at least be able to leave here on like a part-time basis. Go maybe 6 months, come over here and work for 6 months, and then go over there and stay for 6 months. That's what we're looking to do. And then and that's why I want to be able to take more people over, because I can use that to kind of supplement my income, and then only work 6 months, and I can just work on getting more of us over there. Because believe it or not, a lot of people still don't know that this opportunity exists for us. Now we know because we in this space, you know what I'm saying? But there's still a lot of people don't know about this. Because when I talk to other people in my real life outside of YouTube, people looking at me all like I'm doing something super fantastic or something. You know what I mean? Like, man, you could do that. Like, yeah, man, slavery over with, right? Man asked me, Mr. Lofton, you could do that? What? Can I do
Really?
that?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
this was recent, about maybe a few weeks ago. And I said, we free, right? We get emancipated. You know that, right?
Man.
But they just didn't know. I get it. I was just making a joke out of it. But the fact is that a lot of people still don't know that these opportunities exist for us. So that means I have to do a better job of letting people know. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. 5 more hours and we out.
Man, I'm finna lay it down. I gotta.
Yeah, go get you a couple hours. Make sure you set your alarm. Set 2 alarms. That's what I'm gonna do in case I decide
You know
to
what
take
you
like a
told me.
30
I
minute.
got three
Yeah.
damn alarms
Yeah,
set.
you remember I told you, because when I'm in the truck, I got to set 2 different alarms. So I'm gonna set both my phones, and I bought an alarm clock. So I'm going to set that in case I do decide to give me about an hour in that I don't oversleep.
Yeah, I can't oversleep.
Nah, that's the last thing I want to do.
You better send the damn shaft over here.
Well, so you can almost kind of oversleep on this first leg, because as long as you can catch another flight, because domestic flights are going out every hour and a half anyway, so you could probably catch another flight.
Yeah.
That next flight is the one we definitely can't miss.
Yeah, that's when I'm leaving. That's why I'm leaving so early, so I don't.
So that's my whole get up too. But I did like I did last time. I just stayed up the whole night, and then I just slept on the plane. So the first leg is 8 hours. So from JFK to Brussels, that's an 8-hour flight, like 7 hours and something. So we could just sleep. It's really ain't nothing to see. I mean, it's gonna be dark and it's gonna be cold on that plane because we're going to Europe. So Malvinoid Devil is like almost right up there with an igloo. So it's gonna be cold on the plane.
Well, I like to see the damn stars.
Exactly. They had a temperature turned up so high you could blow your breath and see. I know what I forgot to get, Mr. Lawful. My pillow. I'm going to have to get me a pillow when I get to the airport. I know I got pillows everywhere, but I do not have one with me.
Oh, I got a neck pillow, man. I got a neck pillow that's off the chain.
I got to get me one. Let me just grab one at the airport. Fuck it. I don't even feel like looking for mine.
Yeah.
You did. I'm retiring early and plan to live in Salone. I'll be able to afford it. Not sure what kind of business I want to start yet. That's what's up. You'll figure it out because there's plenty of businesses we can start there. So
Yeah, I'm telling her mind is in the right place.
absolutely. She's ahead of the game. She already got her citizenship and she's getting ready to retire and she's moving over there for good. So yeah, we're ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's my thing.
she's doing the right thing. She
yeah,
absolutely doing the right thing.
Yeah, we gotta seek out more people like that because these are the type of people we want over there. People who have a forward thinking mindset and also entrepreneurial mindset. So we
Oh
can
yeah,
have
I'm
create
entrepreneur.
a
That was up.
create a whole new business class, provide jobs, and give the country an economic stimulus shot in the arm. You did,
Oh yeah,
and provide jobs for our continental brothers and sisters. You did.
dig that.
That's right. Dig that, baby. So that's what we're about, making improving folks' lives and you know bettering the quality of life for ourselves and for our brothers and sisters. So it's going to be a win-win, and that's going to grease the skids for more of us to go back. You just got to have the right mindset because really the people who got BS on their mind really can't sustain themselves to make this type of journey. Because
No.
Mr. Lofton, just to get yourself prepared to go,
Yes,
it was kind of difficult, wasn't it?
prepare my mind to go.
No, with all of the things that you had to do to prepare yourself to go, far as all the paperwork, getting the money together, the COVID exams, all the stuff you had to actually do. It was kind of tedious, wasn't it?
With the unknown was tedious, but what I had my mind set on doing, I wasn't gonna fail. It was no problem for me at all. Being a military man, spending half my life in serving this country in the military, but it was too easy for me. There were a couple of hiccups, changes, Abernor devils implemented in the course of trying to do business. But hey, I got my mind set up. If I had to get in a rowboat and go to Africa, I was gonna make it happen.
Okay, now think of the folks who are not military and the folks who already kind of apprehensive about this type of thing.
Yeah, jumping through
Probably
hoops. Yeah,
it's been a little bit difficult for them, right?
it'd be a little bit difficult for them. Absolutely. If they'd never done this before, never been international travelers, yeah, I can see that. Absolutely, it'd be difficult. A little
Mm.
difficult trying, but it's not insurmountable. You can do it.
No, it's not. You can do it, especially if we know you got me, and we had a few other folks to hold everybody's hand and make sure you knew what you had to do, what was being requested of you, and you had plenty enough time to get all the documents and stuff together, right?
Yeah.
You had them documents turned in what over a month ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So as long as somebody there to kind of show everybody the way, it's not really that hard, not really that hard. You just we'll tell you what you need. You'll get a checklist. You when you get those documents checked off of the checklist, you send all your documents in. You get your money ready, and make sure you got your passport with the 6 months on it, right? And
Yeah.
make sure you got your COVID. Make sure you stand away from folks because I've been telling Mr. Lofton and we've been telling each other to kind of limit our participation in things over these holidays to make sure that we don't catch the C word prior to us getting ready to leave. So I've been, wearing my mask. I've been taking my calcium and all my stuff, my blueberries and
making my shakes and eating right, drinking water and staying away from folks, washing my hands and all that. Just doing what I can to make sure that, you don't get sick prior to the trip. And so far, we did pretty good. So we're looking to have a great time.
Oh,
Sorry, y'all
absolutely.
can't. Sorry, y'all can't go, man. I wish y'all could go with us. We would like to take more, y'all, but yeah, y'all gotta understand that this is a good opportunity. This is a real opportunity. So maybe once y'all get over there and see Mr. Lofton, because y'all done seen Mr. Lofton on the channel now. So when I went to Atlanta that time, so now y'all done seen him and heard him, and he's been on the channel quite a bit. Now you get a chance to see us over there having fun. I think maybe the next time they might want to go, Mr. Lofton. What you think?
I absolutely think they will. They have bells on. They be
Like,
they
man,
be
whatever
like
I gotta
Santa
do.
Claus.
You did whatever I gotta do. And even if you don't qualify for citizenship, you still can come over with us. We do have a few people that's going, and their DNA came back to Nigeria, but they still wanted to go. And I was like, absolutely. So they're gonna come, and we're gonna still have fun because they figured, like I told them, we plan to relocate there. So we're gonna be in the country. We're gonna be citizens. That brother is from Chicago, same as me. So I told him, like, oh man, you can apply for residency, and you can be a resident. And then if we're citizens, then we can collaborate together to do some business. And then boom.
There you go. There you go.
And then
Right.
he could do that a couple times, and then we can petition the government for him to get citizenship. I don't know if it's going to be successful, but either way, at least the brother has us, and then we still can go to Nigeria if he chooses to. Because to my knowledge, they don't have a system like this yet. But who knows? I'm supposed to be going to Nigeria in August, so I'm going with Dynas. I already paid my what they call it, my initial deposit. So Nigeria, here I come. August, baby, going with Dinah Samir. It's only right, you know what I'm saying? He was the whole inspiration for me doing Africa, because after I seen him, I was like, man, shoot, that young brother can do it. What the hell am I waiting on? So shout out to Dynas. He's the reason for this whole movement over here, the Go Ham lifestyle channel. So shout out to that brother. So I thought it was only right that I support him. And so now we're going to check out Nigeria for 9-10 days. So if you all are inclined, if you got some money, hey, reach out to Dynas and come on and be on the trip with us. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a good time, because me and him kind of know each other, and then we got our citizenship together at the same time, and we even sat together at the table for the luncheon. So we know each other pretty well now. So we're gonna have a great time. So y'all should come on. Y'all should come on. Go over to that brother's channel and see what he's charging and get that initial fee in. I think he wants the initial fee is $300, and you got between now and right up to I think the month we leave to pay all the money. You can pay it in installments. So that's what I plan to do. I'm gonna give him a nice lump sum every month. So I got basically 5-6 months to pay it. So I have it paid. Yeah, I've been watching Dynas for a while. Yeah, me too. I've been watching Dynas probably 4 or 5 years. So he was the inspiration for me to get up off my butt and finally go. I had been saying I was going to go to Africa way before, back when I was like 18, 19, but it didn't really come together till I started watching Dynas. And then once I watched Dynas, I saw he had an interview with Bo Money on there. And then once I saw Bo Money, I went to Atlanta. The rest is history. Shout out to Bo Money. I talked to him today as well. He's at the airport now. He should be in the air already on his way to Ghana. So we're gonna be on the African continent at the same time. You did. Yeah. It says, are you serious? You ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. We leaving in like 4.5 hours. We are going to Africa in 4.5 hours, man. We out of here. We out of there divided snakes for a minute.
At least for 2.5 weeks, huh?
Yeah, for 2.5 weeks, we're on furlough. Then we got to return back to the penitentiary.
Well, damn, you ain't got set like that.
Well, we gotta return back to detention center. This is a doggone prison country. This is like being in lockup. You know what I mean? People still think y'all playing. I don't know why. Well, I want to make sure they know. I'm rubbing it in right now at this point, Miss Sawyer. I'm just rubbing it in, because people were telling me that dumb stuff, not really understanding. I've documented all of my trips on my channel. So how could you watch these videos and how could you fix your mind to say that it's a scam? How did I fake these videos then? With me being over there talking to people in the car showing you. So how did I fake all that? It's beyond me. So I can't get it. Yeah, we like 4 hours. Well, it's almost 10 here where I'm at. So I plan to leave out. Yeah, 4 hours. I plan to leave out around 3. So I'm gonna go in here and pack. I'm gonna do a turbo pack. Oh, let me talk about some of this packing stuff.
Yes, very important.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to dress light for the occasion. Okay, it's gonna be hot. This is the start of summer. Okay, it's even warm at night. So you basically want shorts, t-shirts, light colored things because you want to be able to reflect the sun. So even though I got a few dark shirts, you want more light colors. Okay, you want to make sure you have some bug ointment or repellent. Okay, you want to make sure you stay hydrated. But when it comes as far as packing, just pack light clothes. We're gonna have access to laundry. Okay, and if you can, bring you some Benadryl. If you have like seasonal allergies, bring you some Claritin or something like that. Um, Maybe bring you some ointment in case, because we got to go through the islands and there's a lot of trees, so we have to kind of move the trees as we walking by. So one of them may scratch you or something. So bring you some Neosporin, some Band-Aids. What else I want to say you need? Bring you some frog shoes because we will be getting in some water. We got to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to be on 6 boat rides. So we're going to be encountering water. Okay. So you want to, let me block this person. Got trolls popping in. That's okay. I know how to get rid of y'all now. So bring you some frog shoes because we will be getting out in and out of the boat, and you're gonna get in and out that water, and then bring you if you think you need it. I don't think we need it. Suntan stuff. I don't use that stuff, but in case some people may, I don't know. You might want to bring that. You want to stay hydrated. That's a big thing with this. You got to stay hydrated. But as far as the packing, it's pretty simple. Just make sure you bring what you think you're gonna need. If you got hay fever, make sure you bring your diabetes medicine. If whatever your high blood pressure, you need your iron pills. Make sure you bring all that with you. Bring you some snacks because if plain food is terrible, and put that in your check, and put that not in your check luggage, put that in your overhead. Your carry-on. Get you some little snacks or whatever. But we will be able to buy food at the airport. So the food at the airport is pretty good. Make sure you have your passport because some people may be rushing and don't have it. So make sure you have your passport. What else you need? Bring a jacket because it will be cold on the plane, especially as we go into Europe because the Albinoid devils like it cold. So. And if you say something, they're gonna just kind of look at you crazy because they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about? It ain't cold enough on the plane. What are you talking about?" So make sure you bring a jacket. Make sure you dress comfortably. I can't even talk now. Comfortably for your airport shuffle. So I say with usually a jogging suit, something loose, and it's not tight or restrictive. And then
when you get on the plane, if your legs start to swell, get up and go stand up in the little space between the
Walk,
door there and the bathroom.
walk,
Well, I wouldn't say
yeah,
so much doing walking. I don't want
walk.
people to fall or nothing, but I would just say at least stand up in that little space and just kind of hold one leg up, put it down, hold the other one up, put it down, and then you can bend down if you can, and just that's what I normally do to kind of ease up on the swelling. You know what I mean? Because for you being sitting there for 8 hours, it will happen. So that's what I would say. If you got compression socks, that would be good to bring that as well. I think I got some in it, so I'm gonna probably pack mine just in case. Um, Let me see what else we need to talk about. That's pretty much it. As long as you brought make sure you got your swimming stuff because we will be hitting the beach, and most of the hotels have pools in case anybody wants to get in. Um, bring some Tums because we're not used to eating real food with non-GMO, so we get a taste of the real food. Our system probably go haywire for a couple of days. So bring you some Metamucil or some antacids or whatever. Um, Anything you thinking of, Mr. Lofton? I think I hit most of the things I want to cover. Dress lightly.
Yeah, dress lightly. Um, One thing you might want to do, two things, is cell phone usage. And I know you're gonna have to get a SIM card when you get there. So
They're gonna give us
you
SIM
might
card,
want to,
so we good.
yeah, you might want to bring you a battery access where you can charge up your phone if you're out and about in your travels, like going to museums, going to different
Hmm.
cities, and your cell phone go dead. So what do you call them things when you charge up your phone with
Yeah,
a battery?
power bank. Yeah, power
Yeah,
bank.
yeah, power bank. And let's see what else. Uh, Bring you some type of carry bag when you're going between cities and traveling about because you need to stay hydrated, like you said earlier. So you'll be able to put 2, 3 bottles of water in your bag. You need to stay hydrated because you're in a different
Climate. Yes.
yeah climate, and water is very important, people, when you are traveling.
Yep.
I can't express it enough. You have to have water.
Hmm.
Water.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But that's pretty much what we need. The main things that I want to let folks know is to just you don't really need a lot. Maybe bring a few pair of jeans because some nights it may get a little cool. And I know we go out for dinner a few nights at different restaurants, and so most of the restaurants are outdoors and it's right off the beach. So when that wind is coming in off the beach, and them places are right along the water there, it might get a little nippy, just a little bit. It might drop down to like 70, but most of the time it's about 80. So then you might want to put your pants, put some jeans on or something like that. And but other than that, you only need maybe one or two pair. Most of the stuff, rest of the stuff you're gonna need is short. So that's normally what I take. I take two pair of jeans, and I take about maybe 5 or 6, 7 pair of shorts, bunch of different t-shirts that I can switch in and out. And then we're gonna also have access to laundry. So make sure you bring all your medicines. Make sure you have your passport. And then for folks who will get in their citizenship, make sure you have printout copies. I'm sure we've already said it in our private chats.
Yes.
Print out copies and bring those copies with you just in case there's some type of glitch in the system and everything is erased or whatever. And if you have your physical copies, we can still motor right on along with the process, even if it is a glitch in the system over there. I don't foresee nothing like that happening, but I'm just being cautious.
Yes. And one other thing you might want to do is bring a flashlight and AA batteries or AAA battery.
Yeah, I mean, we might not need it though, because
Yeah.
most of the places we're gonna be all right, and then most of the places have generators. Because the one time it did, the lights went out. Um, Less than 5 minutes, the generator kicked on, and the party was back going on. And that happened on New Year's Eve. The lights went out.
We was out for about maybe 4 minutes, and then the generator kicked on, and the party kept on going, and that was the end of that. I only went out one time that whole 2 weeks I was there. And most of the other places that we're going to be is pretty much well lit. So if you bring a flashlight, that'd be cool. If not, if you don't have one, then you could just use the flashlight on your phone if you need it. You know what I mean? But most of the places we're going to be going is pretty well lit.
Yeah.
I can't really think of nowhere unless you go to the beach at night. That's the only thing. And then they got the little ambient light. It's not really bright, but they do have some lights out there on the beach. You can just use your cell phone light. Exactly. Some people can just use their cell phone light. Yeah, Pepmont, Bismol, yeah, the pink stuff. Just in case, because believe me, guys, we're not used to eating real food. So I think out of my 7, 8 travels to Africa, I've been sick once. I got sick once, and I don't remember what it was, but I know I wasn't the only one sick. It made over 3/4 of the tour participants sick, and I mean, we literally stayed on the toilet. I mean, stayed on the toilet the whole. But then I had the doctor come out and give me some medicine. Oh my God, it cleared it up in less than 12 hours. I was so sick that one day. I was like, man, shoot. Hey, I ain't know what was going on, Miss Lofton. It was coming out of both ways.
Oh man, you had it bad.
Hey, I couldn't even enjoy the trip. Shoot.
Yeah, you can't when you got it coming like that.
It was coming out of both ways, dude. It was a monster. So I don't know what it was. So I had the hotel call. I went downstairs and see what the hotel could do something. And then they said, well, we gotta we pay a doctor on staff. I'm like, for real? I'm like, shit. Well, see if you can come out. And it was raining cats and dogs that day. I was in Ghana, and then the doctor came out and he came to the room. I was so happy, and he brought me some medicine. Didn't charge me nothing. The hotel took care of the charge. I was like, this is all right. And that medicine he gave me the next morning, boy, I was ready to go out and tear down the town.
He knew exactly what it was.
Exactly. I don't know what did he gave me something, and then he gave me some charcoal. That's another thing we can bring, guys, is charcoal. I think I got, damn, where's my charcoal at? We can always stop and get some if you don't have them, because you can buy charcoal over there. Yeah. That could settle your stomach as well. Yeah. Do we need to bring traveling toiletries? Yes. Thank you. I forgot that. Because a lot of public places that we go is not going to have hand wipes, disinfectant wipes, and it probably won't have toilet tissue. So I would say, well, I don't use toilet paper. I use Pampers wipes. So you do need to bring some sanitary wipes, because some places that we do go will not have it, and definitely sanitizer. So yeah, definitely bring some toiletry stuff. And if you don't have it, it's okay. You can buy it at the airport, right? You get to the airport, stop at one of the little spots in the airport, and you can buy it before you go. But yeah, you definitely need that. And when you go to the hotel will have it. But when we get up and go to our excursions during the day, and we stop out at a restaurant or something, or we stop at the museum and we're there for a while and we want to use the bathroom, they might not have it. They may not have it. Oh, it's raining. I like thunder out there. I hope it ain't raining. Well, it don't matter as long as I get up out of here. So yeah, bring your toiletry, because I'm definitely bringing mine. But other than that, I think that's pretty much what we really need to focus on bringing. And then once we get there, you guys are gonna be able to get a hold to the tailor, so you can get your outfits. Who all's getting outfits made for your passport ceremony and your naming ceremony. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Bring all your stuff to with you. Put it in your check. Make sure when you're packing your carry on, don't have nothing in there but the stuff you really need, because they will go through that sucker and throw away whatever you don't supposed to have. So you got to have the small, the little miniature travel size containers of everything. So if you don't have that, whatever, if it's something just regular, they will throw it away because they got me like that on the way back. I bought a bunch of soap. They made me throw all of it. I said, man, it's only soap, dude. He opened up every last one. I'm like, nah, you can't have all this soap. What? I was pissed. I'm like, yeah, I had to go through hell of hot water to get that black soap. I had the honey black soap. And I love that soap.
Yeah, I got some of that in my store. Yeah.
Yeah, he made me throw away 4 freaking things of it. I was like, man, I want to hit you right now, right?
Between the eyes.
Well,
hey,
soap,
Joaquin,
man.
I'm finna lay it
Yeah,
down,
man.
man. So
Don't lay it down, man. I'm gonna stay on up, man, because it's 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna go and give them 5 more minutes after you go, and then I'm gonna go in here and start packing and stay on up, bro. Make sure you
all
set them alarms.
right, definitely.
Set them
All right,
alarms.
everybody, y'all take it easy, and thank you for being in the chat. And it's time for us to get up out of here. You know,
Yeah,
you dig?
you dig that.
All right, talk to y'all
All
later.
right. Peace. There you go. Yeah, man. It's getting close, guys. Getting close. It's fine. It took forever to get here, but now it's here. Yeah, safe travel. We plan to really get it in, because I ain't been nowhere since April. I've been working hard. And I took a new job coming back, and I got a new place, new environment. Um, got a new business with the tour business now, and I'm really liking it. So we're looking to really expand this thing. So when I get back, I'm gonna really be pulling out all the stops to make sure the next group is the biggest group ever, because we don't know when these albinoid devils are gonna really shut the door to this thing. So if they decide to do that, I want to try to get as many people out as I can, and then ultimately get myself out. So that's where we at with it right now, people. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to give you all some really fun videos, right? We're going to be enjoying ourselves. We're going to be showing y'all the food. We're going to get a chance to see everybody's reaction. I'm going to interview everybody individually and collectively. And we're going to show the food, to show the beaches. We're going to show the mountains. We're going to show the different cheese. I'm going to really vlog it this time. Last time I was kind of enjoying it myself because I was going through the experience. Now I actually get a chance to really give you all some really good footage because I got mine. So it's they're having their time this time. So now I'm able to give you, I can be more the cameraman behind the scenes and really give you all what you need. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep on the plane, Mr. Lofton. I ain't tripping. It's old hat to me because I'd rather sleep that first leg. Now that second leg, when we get to Brussels and then we taking Brussels to Sierra Leone, that's the one where I stay up because I want to be up when we land because that anticipation and then everybody, the whole reception is going to be waiting for us when we land. So I need to be up and ready to engage our people. But y'all stay tuned. And we will be turning on the camera, but just keep in mind, guys, set your notifications if they're not set to all, right? You might have to go in and unsubscribe and subscribe again and then hit the notification to all. That way you'll make sure you get it because when we first land, I won't be able to give you much because I don't think they have Wi-Fi at the airport. But once we get to the hotel, I will. So when we first get off the plane, I'm just going to do still photos and just give you some videos of that. But then once we get to the hotel and I connect to the Wi-Fi, then we'll be able to go live. Okay. So that's how we're gonna do. We're gonna do live at the hotels, right? And then when we out and about, I'm just gonna give you our regular footage, and then we're gonna put it together so y'all can really get a clear picture of what Salone is really all about and what y'all really missing out on. For all you folks who thought it was a scam, it's not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this is the real deal. And I am the real deal. So you all will see. You all will see. So hopefully you all will be joining me on the next tour. And if not, maybe you all will join us
in December for that tour, or Dynas is doing his tour. Maybe you all can, put in for that tour and go to us to Nigeria, because that was always on my bucket list. So I want to go there and have fun in Nigeria as well. And then after that, who knows where we're gonna go? Maybe Liberia, Ghana, Kenya. We're going some other places after that. We're just gonna wait. We gotta wait on my son to come so I can make sure I get him in on the movement, so we can have some young blood in the movement. You did. But I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna go in here and pack, and try not to overpack. I'm finna try not to overpack. I already got all the stuff laid out, and it's bigger than the suitcase, so I already know I got to start eliminating some stuff. So I'm glad y'all been staying with me throughout this journey, and now we get to give y'all some fun videos. We're not gonna be so serious now, and we're just gonna have fun and give you all some things to really entertain and really get y'all some insight on what Salone really has to offer. So we ready to give you all that now. Then when we get back, we'll get more political. We get more back into the political, all right? So I'm gonna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all. As always, peace and African Black power, baby. Y'all stay tuned. A few hours, I'll be broadcasting from the airport. Holla at y'all then, all right? Peace.